Peace, Spat back with another video. This video, I'm gonna be talking about cold plunge. I've really been trying to embark on the cold plunge journey. I've seen a lot of the benefits online. It was something that I never really thought that I should try because, I used in my frame of mind, I'm thinking that the cold plunge is not gonna work for athletes. I don't never see anybody that's like my complexion doing cold plunges. So I thought that the benefits for cold plunges work for Europeans because they, adapted in colder climates, and the benefits from the sun work for us. Like I thought that we get the same benefits. But, I started thinking, I was like, do you think that that's actually real? Or do you think that's just your mind saying, nah, stay the heck away from cold? Because, you know what I'm saying? Me and the cold, we never got together, yo. I always hated the cold. So, but I thought to myself, even if I don't get the same benefits, but what I will get is mental fortitude. Anyway, so after I finished working out today, I went upstairs and I went to my tub and I put 80 pounds of ice in there. Filled it all the way up. My tub is kind of like the size of a jacuzzi. So I was able to get all the way in and have my whole body submerged, just my neck sticking out. How was the cold plunge? There's two things. Physically, it's actually pretty easy. It's not hard at all. It doesn't hurt. You're not gonna bleed. You're not gonna die. None of that. I feel like running 7 miles or even doing 146 burpees is harder than a cold plunge. Mentally, that was one of the most difficult things I had to do because it was very interesting, man, to just being introspective, to see how the mind really creates. The mind really makes something that's not difficult very difficult just by you just thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm in there, I'm like no, like I put my leg in there. I'm like, oh heck no, there's no way I can freaking submerge my whole entire body, yo. This is insane. This is crazy. But then I'm thinking like, nah, yo, that's the quitting mind. Like this doesn't actually hurt. It doesn't hurt. It's just the thought about how cold it is. And so I had to really look in the mirror like, man up, get my breathing right, get myself in the, like I hopped in that cold water, and then I hopped out, then I hopped in again, then hopped back out. And then after a while, I just kind of just said, screw it. I just bit the bullet and I just put myself in there. And then after I was in there, I was like, yo, this is actually really cold. However, it's not the end of the world. It doesn't hurt. It's not like a dog biting me, ripping my arm off. So I set my timer for 3 minutes and 5 seconds. When I got about 1 minute and 30 in, my body started acclimating, but I was shivering like crazy. And then, when I asked my wife, once she got down to 30 seconds, let me know when it's 20 seconds, and then let me know when it's 10, and then give me a countdown. But overall, like, it's a mental thing, bro. It's freaking mental. It's mental. Like, your mind just be like, no, don't do it. Afterwards, let me tell you something else. That I thought was cool, because my son saw me do it. And he's 8 years old. He's like, Daddy, I want to try it. My son, he hops in. He doesn't struggle like how I struggle. He kind of just, like, goes straight in. And he stayed in there, but after like a minute, he wanted to get out. He felt like it was too cold, but like he submerged himself. Like I feel like when you're an adult, there's more of that mind chatter. Like you have different concepts, and those concepts form and they take on a life, and then they make other concepts and so on and so forth, that you have a whole entire reality of concepts that's barking at you, telling you that you can't do something, but you actually can. Whereas a child, it's not that developed. So they don't have that voice in their head yet that's just barking. That's the only thing I can think of, because I'm like, I know dang on well my son ain't tough than me. Not saying me stop, but hey, look, shout out to him. And then this is something that he wants to do with me every day. As I would love would love for my son to do this. I want him to be able to be doing things that the average person isn't doing, so that he can come up in this world with a different mind frame. Like, you know, he goes and does the difficult stuff without thinking about it, because that's a tool that you definitely gonna need. But yeah, all in all, man, summarize it. Physically, cold plunge is not that bad, especially if you only got to do it for 3 minutes. But mentally, it's tough. And I intend on doing it again tomorrow. I just got to find a cheaper way of doing it, man. It cost me $39 to get all those bags of ice. I'm not doing that every day. I ain't bowling like that. But yeah, I'm going to figure out a way. I'll probably get me like some containers or something that can freeze, and I'll stick it in the freezer, let it turn into big blocks of ice, and stick that in the bathtub. But I definitely want to add this as my daily practice, because I gotta tell you, dog, I'm feeling good, like real good. I feel like I done took some morphine. I done smoked a blunt. You know what I'm saying? And I looked at, like, it says that you get endorphin releases, your dopamine rises up to 250%. It activates the opioid receptors, the cannabinoid receptors. So like I'm feeling like I'm high right now, yo. Except for I ain't smoking no weed. But anyway, man, I'm gonna go ahead and close out the video for 7 minutes. I'm out. Peace.